Alright everybody, and welcome back to part 89 of Let's Survive Fe Thracia. Today we might be able to finish up chapter 24x here. However, I only have about 35 minutes to, well, complete the map, so we'll see if I actually manage, but at the very least we'll come close. So yeah, without further ado, let's just talk to Abel here with Leaf and, well, see what's going on here with her. Abel, come on, Abel! Snap back into it. It is I, Leaf. Can you hear me? Leaf, Lord Leaf. My boy, what are you doing here? You gotta break out. Abel, things are very different now than when you were last awake. Indeed, Leaf has grown, well, immensely since they last saw each other. And heck, he's even recovered his homeland. Different? What's gotten into your head? We're still in the same... Huh? What is this place? Oh, thank goodness, you're just like how you were before. Little Leaf, just what the hell happened to me? I don't think I've ever seen this conversation. I must have done something very wrong the last time I played this game, you know, by myself, my second playthrough there. I'm sorry, but there's not enough time for me to explain everything. All you need to know is that we're fighting to liberate Fe Thracia from the Empire, and we're in the middle of recapturing Master right now. We need your strength, now, more than ever. Heh. Already too old to keep calling me Commander, I see. Yeah. That wouldn't be very befitting to his rank. Alright, we'll talk later, but we'll have time to catch up after this spell, right? Of course, there's so much I want to tell you. Yeah. Yep. Let's see. Okay, so she does turn blue. Like, see, on my second playthrough there, I'm pretty sure I never talked to her with Leaf. I must have just ran in here and like rescued her, and then I ran down here and escaped with her whilst carrying her. And then when I got to chapter 25, I had to, well, kill her, which was very weird, like that you carry her out, but she still is not recovered. That's very weird, don't you agree? Like, yeah, at some point whilst carrying her out, like, you should have been able to speak to her with Leaf there, like, it should have been implied anyways that, well, that they did so or something. Am I making any sense? Either way, let's just focus here on where I can sit. Yeah. We need to be efficient here. Yeah, we're just gonna end turns and capture that guy there, and then at some point we also need to extract these two. But yeah, I'm not sure if there are still entering rewarp mages. I kind of get the feeling that there are. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Well, you know, if that is the case, maybe I should just step off. Or actually, you know what, this sphere is probably why they aren't spawning. This guy doesn't move, and no one is blocking off here, so yeah. But you know what, she needs experience. Maybe we should just... Okay, you know what, I'm gonna use the Nosferatu here. But yeah, hopefully they keep spawning inside here on the west side, because, yeah, I really would like for Linuan to get some more experience. Yeah, and if this guy hits now, that could be bad. I'm gonna have to heal her up then. Yeah, I definitely will. There's no good reason to potentially lose Linuan here. And there we go, a crit for good measure. But boy, oh boy, do I wish that the Nosferatu animation was a lot quicker. You know, when the Super Nintendo released, like, yeah, or the Super Famicom in Japan, like, sure, they wanted to use the new graphic capabilities there and everything, but, like, yeah, I don't know. Perhaps back then it was cool, but, yeah, right now it's more annoying than anything, you know? That's really all I'm gonna say about it. And yeah, see here now, let's just take 4 steps at a time here, and then yeah, we're just gonna sit in each other's. Well, I'm just gonna follow, well, the same pattern here. Oh, I can't speak for shit tonight. Yeah, we're just gonna make a pattern here, or follow a pattern, so we don't step on any warp tiles. There, was that so hard? No, not really. And you know what, I'm just gonna take a risk here. Hopefully they don't spawn. If they do, well, I'm gonna be a little bit upset. But Yeah, Glade shouldn't die. He's super buffed up here by Selfina. And, yeah, you know what? We need to fix this too, or, well, fix, but... let's see, we need to grab the warp here, or the warps. The warps. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take Finn. Let's just start by capturing here, right? And then, let's see. Karin, okay. Okay. Nana has some empty slots here. That's neat. So we're just gonna move on over here. Trade. And we're gonna, well, stash away this bolting here. I'm not gonna need it. And then here, Karin. Take that. And then, well, I guess, yeah. Am I even gonna need all these warps? I have so many now. Well, I mean, I guess I'd rather have a warp than a bolting tome, you know? There is that. So yeah, I'm just gonna send him on his way. And then we're probably gonna start doing some rescuing here now. Let's see here. Finn can carry Aspel, and Nana should be able to carry Karin, right? Whoops, I did that all wrong. Okay, we're gonna have to do it on the next turn. Yeah, here. Karin, you sit here. Then we're gonna start extracting people here. Or we're gonna prepare to start extracting them, rather. Yeah. And this guy... Oh, wow. He's gotta sleep, you know? Yeah, you know, I mean, a sleep is a sleep. Even if it's only one use, it is definitely nice to have. And there I heard something spawning. It must be inside of Linuan's room. Okay, even over there. Damn it. Oh, that's annoying. Huh, but they're going for Linuan. What? What the heck? I did not expect that. But I truthfully don't mind. Well, how should I do this then? I really don't want to have Selfina and Glade in there. Yeah. I want them to start moving so we can do everything in this episode here, is the thing. Maybe I should just warp Sara inside of that room, you know? Then any major spawning there can... well, fight her instead. And you know what? I'm gonna speed this up. This is gonna take forever otherwise. Okay, so finally, we're done. Holy crap, my man. Phew. What should we release him with? Not with the Kaya staff, that's for damn sure. We're gonna need that one. You know what, here, get rid of that. And release, and please... ah, nope, did not get to act again. Well, that's a shame. Well, here, I guess we're just gonna do it like this, then. They can run up here and shoot at Selfina if they want to, these mages. That's fine. And damn it, that's a shame. No one-shot. Yeah, I really just want to be done with this map now. Like, all the exciting parts of it is truly over now. It's just gonna be a snooze fest, you know? A slow trickle to the end, if you will. Yeah. Yeah, these remorph mages, they don't really scare me. Oh yeah, and there was like a warp tile over here somewhere, I remember that. And yeah, also here by the door, there is one. I don't remember if there's any here. But yeah, if there is, we're just gonna have to take it as it comes. Okay, so now, focus up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. We're just gonna have to do it like this. This is annoying and slow, but it is what it is. And you know what, I'm gonna take a risk here. Okay, good. We stood here, right? Go here. Here you go. Tina. Do you have a rewarp? Nope, sadly she doesn't. Avel. Let's see, now it's just gonna be all about doing this one step at a time. And yeah, like, did this pirate or berserker move? I think he did. And yeah, here, for the love of God, please. Turn off the freaking animations there. Yeah, that was just slow as freaking molasses, you know what? And here. Nosferatu time. We're not gonna be using Nosferatu on the very final map of the game either way. Like, it weighs her down too much, and the mages there, or well, the mages, but the enemies, rather, the physical fighters are all, from what I remember, very quick, like 20 attack speed, and so equipping the Nosferatu Tome would be tantamount to suicide, so we're not gonna do that. Here, lift, and what? Finn cannot carry a spell, are you? You're tied? Oh, wow. Well, that's disappointing. That is very disappointing. Well, then I almost even want somebody to come in here and step on a trap. Well, actually, that's kind of a moot point, honestly. Yeah, but here. Oh, that's nice, actually. Sias can get himself out of here. Okay. But yeah, we're gonna do it like this. Yes, and you know what? Let's just go ahead and get Aspel out of here. Yeah. Warp. Warp. There you go. He's now safely tucked away there in the boss room. And I almost wonder, should we just speed this up? Like, is this even fun to watch me, like, sneaking through the corridors here? I can't imagine why anyone would want to watch this. Yeah, it's not like I'm vlogging whilst I'm doing this, you know, talking about anything interesting. I'm just stating facts here. Facts that are happening on screen, and whoops, that I did not foresee. But yeah, let's just speed up here for a while, and I shall, well, come back here once... oh crap, that's right, that cost skill. But yeah, I'm just gonna speed this up, and I'll see you guys once more or less everybody is there at the center of the map, where the exit point is. Whoops! Well, there's a warp tile there. And here goes Sias, level up. Luck and magic, not bad. Honestly, very nice. And hopefully, yeah, he's not fatigued here. I should not warp anymore with him in case he can join in on the final map of the game, yeah. I should definitely try and let him rest. Tina is screwed though, but yeah. Yeah, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna pull Sias out of here, and then Sara can rewarp down and, well, warp people out of there, is what I'm thinking. Okay, well, there we go, Serafina level up. HP, well, can't complain about that. And Linu 1 level up. Strength and speed. Completely pointless level up. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna bring it back here. We've had enough speed up here now, and damn it, I thought this was a warp tile. Oh my god, you know what? You know what, I'm tired of this. Holy crap, my man. Yeah, Tina, can you just, here. Actually, no, use your current rescue, here. Pull Glade in here. I was gonna step on the warp tile and have him go and pick Leaf up, but you know what, I'm tired of this. Seriously, I just wanna be down here. Seriously, my man. Yeah, that was safe. Okay, good. I messed up with Leaf there somehow before. Yeah, no, these two have the same constitution as well. Damn. Damn, my man. But, you know, it's fine here. Warp him out all the same. Actually, yeah, let's just spread it out. Spread the warp love out. But yeah. Seriously, what an annoying way to end off a chapter. Like, I like this chapter, like, for its chaoticness. But, like, yeah, I really think that they should not have had warp tiles down here in the middle, leading up to the boss room. Like, seriously, you could have just done something else. Like, have some other kind of traps instead, you know? It's just annoying, you know? Seriously. Although I guess it is deadly in the sense that if you don't manage to get everybody to the end, well, they're just gonna be captured here forever, you know? Yeah, that's a fair point. That's a very, well, very sad fate for whomever gets stuck here. That's for damn sure. And the new one, she's just racking up her KDA here. She's just going to down on these guys. Yeah, luckily they haven't hit her yet. Like, the Hill Tome has 10% hit. Yeah, the Hill Tome has 10% less. Well, what am I trying to say here? It's 10% less likely to hit than the Jormungandr. Yeah, there you go. Oh, but, yeah. We are almost done here. Can you believe it? And, oh, I stepped on a tile. Well, oh well. You know what? That is actually fine. It is actually fine. He can, yeah, Alba can pick up Finn on the next turn. And speaking of the next turn, we're probably gonna do this. Yeah, for whenever Sara is left here alone, it's much better if a Venin bow guy spawns in here with her, rather than a, well, Dreamblade guy, which come from the right staircase there. But yeah, I'm not gonna escape with my units yet. I'm gonna do so once everybody has gathered here. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go through and read everybody's escape codes here, just because we haven't done so in a very long time. I think it's fitting. So yeah, on the next turn, no one will rewarp inside of the middle room, you know, unless she dies to a freak accident. She totally could, like if a Helltone hits her and then a Jörmungandr. Like, the odds aren't super low, but they aren't great either. Oh wow, but now that there are 3 guys in here, it's actually getting a little bit spooky. Imagine if she dies here now. At least if she were to die, and I keep referring to to certain deaths as cool deaths, you know. Yeah, it would be a cool way to go, like defending the entire party by fending off the Loption mages here. It wouldn't be a bad way to go, and at the very least you wouldn't be stuck down there in the freaking execution chamber. You know, I'd honestly rather die by these guys' hands, if I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, there you go, she's done. I don't remember if you get to see how many, well, won battles and all of that you have in this game at the very end. I hope we do. I expect Linoan and Sara to have pretty good scores. Holy crap, is she fatigued. But yeah, that's why we have stamina drinks. Okay, now rewarp down into the center as such. And let's see. Oh, huh, well, Sara, you better not die, because you're gonna be alone here for one turn. Oh, damn it, they're sitting in the wrong places here, my man. Oi, 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 oi. Well, this is annoying. You know what? You know what, we're just gonna do it like this. I'm just gonna warp this guy out of here. Yoink. And, then I think on the next turn, well, yeah, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use another rescue staff. Yeah, I was gonna say it can't be helped, but let's see. Amalda, how are you doing fatigue-wise? She's barely fatigued at all. She can come on the next map, so I'm gonna use her to extract Alba here. Yes, I am aware that Sara is very, well, perhaps not very likely to die, but yeah, odds aren't, they aren't small. I'm just gonna say that. They are definitely realistically high here. She could die. I'd say maybe a 20% chance. If a Helltome hits, it could very well happen. Nice level up there for Amalda, and Alba, please come on up here. Let's see. I think everybody has been rescued here now, except for Sara. One final team member. Please do not die, Sara. Oh, yeah, that would be a great shame. She will be very useful on the next map. Okay, well, she dodged that. That's a good start. Yeah, but he's not the one I'm concerned about. It's these guys. Okay, well, you know, if there only were 2 Loption mages in here, then she can't die anymore. But I'm not sure if there are more people in the shadows. But, yeah, it seems like we're good to go. And she even crits. Very nice. And yeah, here they come, but I don't care. I do not care whatsoever. Imagine if they had a chance of proccing their, well, a move star the Loption made us. Not that. That would have made for an interesting map. Holy crap, my man. No, we're not gonna fight. We're gonna dip. Here, dip on out, and hopefully she can play playing here now. Come on. Yes, very nice. So with that, we are ready to move on out of Chapter 24x. ... Yeah, we have never seen her escape code before, I don't think. Let's see here, Marty, what do you have to say? Marty McFly. I mean, please, good grief. He sounds like me walking up the stairs. Very nice. Now then, Fergus. Ah, how times have changed. I should be the last man out. Not any of y'all, yeah. Yeah. Getting flashbacks there from chapter 4 or 5 whenever we were in the prison there. There is no need to remain here any longer, Prince Leaf. Please, hurry. I will, but you guys gotta escape first. And I didn't see who this was, but Glade or Alba. Finn, okay. As you wish, my lord, I'll secure the way ahead. And we have not seen, well, Saya's escape quote. I cannot remember that. I've never seen it at all, so this is gonna be fun, actually, to read what he has to say. We have done all we can. We must be off. And Aspel? Yeah, we already know what he's gonna say. Don't you dare leave me behind again. Yeah, we've seen his escape multiple times. No. Lord Leaf, stay safe. Yeah, I mean, I could have sped past this, but I think it's, you know, fitting since we're on the second to final map here. We might as well just go through the Gigamarole. Did I say that right? The Gigamarole here, yeah. Just one final time. Okay, on to the next bottle. Dude, Alba, you're such a boo sound. Okay, on to the next battle. Ever onward and upward. And Avel. Okay, never seen this either. Mind your limits, little leaf. Don't do anything stupid. Maybe we did see her escape quote very early on in the game and I just forget. That is a real possibility too. I apologize for retreating before you could. Yeah, we have seen that. Let's see. The new one, I believe. I wonder how the people of Tara are faring right now, yeah. I mean, they are under Thracian rule. They should be fine, right? This isn't over yet. I'm going on ahead, my liege, my prince, my boy. And let's take Saya's last. Tina. Nothing but fighting, and more fighting is all we ever do. Yeah. She keeps complaining here, but you know what? It's fine. And then Saya's lastly. My apologies for leaving the battlefield before you. And I'm just gonna... Yeah, everybody smooth. Leaf, last man out. Very nice. Chapter 24x, no casualties. I cannot believe I'm saying it. But then again, I was very well prepared. And yeah, this is why I saved all my well, yes. This is the reason why I saved so many rewarp stays. Why we saved the rescue stays, most importantly. Yeah. Very important that you do. Like, Foresight is such a big deal with Fire Emblem Thracia. If you're playing blind and don't follow guides, like, the game is a completely different beast altogether. Every day we spent fighting the Empire this past year was another night I spent dreaming of this reunion. And now that the dream has come true, I am so glad you're alright. Has it already been a whole year since that day in the arena? Holy crap. Yeah, a year and then some. Little lord, I guess you're not so little anymore. You're a man now, a real prince. Abel, I realized I never thanked you. It's only because of you that I was able to have a peaceful childhood. For 3 happy years I was able to play with the other kids in Fianna, spending every day just as a carefree as a normal boy. I learned how to fight and I even roughhoused with the other children. Do you remember how many times you had to scold me? Even that could be fun sometimes. I'd spent my life on the run, and it was just another new experience for me. We didn't share blood, but we were a family. Finn was my father, you were my mother, and Nanna and Mareta were my sisters. And I got to make friends with boys my own age, like Orson and Halvan. Back then, the only thing I wanted was for those days to go on forever. I have you to thank for all of that, Abel. You let me experience what having a mother was like. You gave me back the warmth of a family that I've forgotten so long ago. Oh, little Leaf, I still remember the day you entered my life. You and little Nan wandered into the village with Finn, who was hurt so badly he could hardly manage to stay atop his horse. Nanna was begging me to save her father, her cute eyes red with tears, and all I could do was hug her. But you, that's when I knew there was something different about you. You just looked me dead in the eye, held up the sword that was on your belt and said, I'll give you this if you help him. It wasn't until later that I realized how much it meant to you. I heard the blade was an heirloom belonged to your mother, right? I wondered if that was the light brand. Yeah, oh, of course it was. Of course it was the light brand, yeah. She just said he got it from his mother. Yeah, I forget her name, but I remember her face from Fire Emblem 4 anyways. The lady there with Quan. But I remember wondering, just what kind of ordeal must these 3 have been through to make this little boy so calm right now? I can't remember my own childhood, little lord. 10 years ago, the villagers of East found me washed up on the shore. I don't know anything about what I did before that. Yeah, I believe this lady here was Bridget from Fire Emblem 4 there. Yeah. Who was I? Did I have a husband? Kids, I don't have the slightest idea. But when I first met you two, I realized something real bad must have happened to me in my own youth too. You know, that makes me wonder, can you talk to her with Mareta or Galsus if you bring those two in here? Yeah, that would have been cool. Damn it, I should have thought of that. I didn't. That's really all I can say about that. I wish I had brought them now. So I figured if I couldn't remember my own childhood, I could do the next best thing and give a childhood to the two kids that needed one. I never imagined you would turn out to be the Prince of Leonster, though. Abel, truth be told, I was always jealous of Mareta. I would look at her and think, if I only had a mother I could depend on, like she does. I cried about that more than times I can count. However, I never realized I did have a mother all along. You, Abel. You found a way to love all of us equally, without condition. I will never be able to express my gratitude for that. Come on, you're the Princess of Nordion. The blood of Hesul runs in your veins. There's no doubt in my mind your mother is out there, somewhere alive. I mean, look what happened to me. Stranger things have happened. Yeah, I should know which Nana's mother is. Probably, since I played 4, but in all honesty, I don't exactly know who she would be. Yeah, but let's just keep on going. You just keep watching out for little Leaf, never give up. You will find her someday. And here he comes. It's gonna tear you back, Abel. I've been trying to help these lads as best I could. Howdy, but nobody could ever replace you. You don't give yourself enough credit like that. Without your help defending Fiona, I don't know if I could have survived as long as I have. We made quite the team. Don't be stupid. I really didn't do that much. Papa, your face is all red. Cut it out. You are so embarrassing. Well, I mean, yeah. Commander, it wasn't just Lord Leaf. You've been a mother to all the children of Fiona Freeblades, especially me and my little sister. After we lost our parents, you were there to watch over us. You practically raised us. So I've been fighting this whole time just to get you back. I'm sorry for everything, Halvan, that I've put you through. When this is all over, let's head back to Fiona together. Poor little Patricia probably is worried. Poor little Patricia probably worried herself half to death over us. Okay. Like a mother, huh? Well, Ma passed a long time ago, but Pa ain't going nowhere. Guess having that old coot around is still better than not having anyone. Well, that's a very, very blunt way of putting it. I think I finally get that now. Oh, Orson, you're such a dingus. A lovely dingus, at the very least. I'm happy to hear you say that, you big lug. You got it better than somebody like Halvan. Orson, take good care of your father when you make it back, you hear? Mareta, what's wrong? What are you doing here, all by yourself? Come on, you're a beautiful woman now, so don't go making a mess of your face with all those tears. Here, wipe them off. There, sweet pea. No. Well, thank. And, oh, well, see here, Galsus shows up too. Very cool. I had half a mind to just leave, but I just had to spare you a few words. I'm not much for talk, so I'll make it fast. My daughter, how you have raised her, what you made of her. Thank you. Okay. This is really neat. I never read these or even knew of these conversations. Very cool. Her mother died just after giving birth, and after that, the kid and I wandered the world together when she one day was hauled off by slavers. Wow. Not proud of it, but one day when I took my eyes off of her, I slaved her up and took her away from me. She was just a little girl when I found her, a young innocent thing wrapped in chains and up for sale in the market of Kono. You know, that slaver, he got really freaking lucky. Like, if Galsus had spotted him, that slaver would have been dead as shit. Like, imagine if you have Galsus coming running after you, like in the streets. Yeah, you're not getting away. You're simply not. When I saw her, I just lost it. Well, I guess there's one way to get away from him, and that would be if you had a, well, Pegasus to fly away on, you know. It would take something crazy. I killed every last slaver and the bodyguards they had with them too. I would have done anything just to get those damn chains off of her. And holy crap, I'm getting up there on time. I really gotta wrap this up. She said her name was Marita and that she had been with her father until a little while ago. I tried to get her home, tried to find you, but I couldn't. I just couldn't, I tell ya. No, you're not to blame for any of this. I never should have led a nomad's life with such a small child to begin with. My daughter was very lucky to have found you, indeed. This is selfish of me, but I would think it would be best if you were the one who watched over her after all this. I agree. Marita is my daughter now. Has been for years. I wouldn't let you take her away from me, even if you wanted to. Oh. What the heck? Ah, this is actually pretty touchy here. Huh. Good. After all of this is over, I'll go back to my life of wandering. You'll never have to see me again. Well, that's a little bit harsh. You could at the very least visit, you know. Then before you leave, I have one last favor to ask. If it's within my power, it will be done. Once every year... Yeah, see, that's what I said. That's the very least it can do. Very well, I shall. Maybe I regret I couldn't do more for you after everything you've done for us, but I wanted to know, you to know how grateful I am. And I am grateful to you, Finn, for everything you've done for Fiona over the years. I couldn't find a finer night in all of Yggdrasil. I never planned on telling you this, but after overhearing you about your amnesia, it wouldn't be right to stay silent. I once knew a woman who looked just like you. Oh, yeah, that's right. Finn was present there, right? Like in my playthrough, he was dead. So, yeah, but yeah, she did join Sigurd there, you know, whilst they were battling Eldigan there, or whatever his name was. Just like me, are you sure you're not just confused, Finn? No, I am certain. When Lord Quan fought in Lord Sigurd's army, God rests their souls, there was a woman, a soldier, who served alongside us. She was an unmistakable sight on the battlefield. With her long blonde hair waving in the wind, you could mistake her for a goddess. She was the eldest lady of House Ljungby, and the inheritor of the holy bow Yufel. Her name was Bridget. Yeah, she was actually a very strong archer with that bow there, the Yufel. Like, yeah, she gained like a bunch of skill and speed, if I remember correctly. Yeah, very fun character to use. Bridget, you say? Finn, are you saying that woman was me? Yes, well, probably. Heh, I never took you for a romantic, Finn. Okay. If I had holy blood, I would have a brand somewhere on my body, but I don't. Well, how do you know it's not like on your back or, you know, on the back of your head? Yeah, I mean, if it could appear there, I mean. You got the wrong person, my boy. I'm just an ordinary sellsword, making my way from place to place. I am Evil of Fiona. Well, that was very cool. Never read that before, or never seen that cutscene even before. I hope we get a different ending here now that Evil is alive. And do we have any zombies here? I'm probably not gonna have any. Yeah, see, normally, like, on my, not on my first playthrough, on my second playthrough, I did notice, like, certain characters that die will appear here. Like, my brother, for example, on, when we played this game together, he never got the, he never got Chapter 8X, I believe, like the villa where you recruit Dagda, or rescue Dagda, and, what's her name? The boggle there, Tanya. Yeah, Dagda, for example, can appear here in one of these structures. Like, yeah, like Baron Muse here, yeah. Like Baron Raedric, they apparently revived, well, past dead fighters, and you get to fight them here. But, yeah, it seems like I don't have to face any of my, well, previous characters here, which is nice, you know? Huh. Like, what the heck? Why are there are no strong fighters here? Like, on my brother's playthrough, there was not just a bunch of mages here and, like, armored knights. There were also, well, heroes here, like, on the side, like, which were very strong. I wonder why the setup is so easy here now. Or you know what? Maybe they will appear on these stars once the chapter starts. That is probably what is gonna happen here. Yeah, of course, in here we have Veld. And yeah, yeah, I remember on my second playthrough, I actually used my Berserk staff here on these guys. Like, they are super easy to get by. It's not necessary whatsoever to do that. But yeah, yeah, we'll see how I handle this. I'm just gonna go ahead and save here now, and when we get back, next time I will have picked out my units here. I really gotta go now, so yeah, I'm sorry, but I won't be able to show which characters I'm gonna bring. But hey, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. When we start up the next episode, I'll just show which characters I'm gonna deploy, and then I'll start doing the item swapping and all of that. Yeah, that's a good way of handling it, so yeah, that's how I'm gonna do it, so yeah, thank you guys so very much for watching part 89 here of Fe Thracia. Yeah. In 2 or 3 days time, probably in 2 days time, we're gonna start up the final map of the game, and it shouldn't take too long. This map is actually very, well, you can complete it in like 10 turns or less. It's not a very long one. So yeah, I'm just gonna warp abuse my characters, like try and get into well as soon as possible, and yeah, you also gotta have all your characters on these seals. I remember that too. Yeah, you gotta have one soldier on each of these pentagrams here, and then the door to, well, will open. Yeah, I remember that much. But yeah, once again, thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode, where we will fight well here. I'm gonna try and kick his ass with either Marita or Galsus. See you guys then!